and knew it was right. What a birthday surprise! I can finally see the light. This is the night. That's what she said to me. Hey, this is the night. Come on and put your hands together.
That they donate towards the cause.
Right.
Because after my years of working with women, being the founder of Surviving Incorporated Breast Cancer Support Services, I know that the sisters need assistance with their rent, utilities, and groceries.
You say you can make donations to the organization concerned, but there are also some personal needs that people need that's not being addressed.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we did a breast cancer walk on this Saturday, and one of the things we're doing was trying to donate money to the foundation at the DeKalb Hillendale, or medical facility at Hillendale. So you're saying that in addition to doing that, there are some personal needs that people may need that's going through something or struggling a little bit with not only breast cancer, but finances.
Well, yes,
Talk a
I
little
know
bit
that
about
they do need, because the social workers are who call me.
Right.
Because the patients that have the social worker to oversee their needs,
Okay.
they basically say that the only one-on-one help that these women get are through grassroots organizations. So when you have these huge fundraisers and you making all this money, I just feel like 1/3 of that money need to go back to my sisters.
So now how have you reached out to those organizations that raise money for breast cancer? Susan B. Comer, these organizations for the health department, state nonprofits, how are you reaching out to them to make sure that some of the money go to the people that actually need the money?
Well, first of all, through our organization, Surviving Incorporated, Breast
Surviving
Cancer
Incorporated,
Support
okay.
Services.
And this is a nonprofit as
It's
well?
a nonprofit.
Okay.
We receive funds from the Komen Foundation and
Good.
from Tenet Healthcare, which is through Atlanta Medical.
Medical,
And our whole focus is, and our grant proposal was to support them with the rent, utilities, and groceries.
Now, how does it work? I mean, big organization like that. I used to work for Tenet for about 20 years, I guess. So how do you get a Tenet or Susan B. Comer to acknowledge a foundation like yours or a nonprofit like yours? What
Well,
you
you
have
have to apply for a grant.
Grant, okay.
And through, Tenet, I didn't have a problem. They basically said, Evelyn, do what you do, because they knew that our organization were in the trenches doing exactly what was needed to be done that nobody else did.
That's good.
Through the Komen Foundation, we had to apply for a
You
grant.
had a track record of work that you had,
I have a track record.
that you had put out in the community.
Exactly.
Now, how long has this organization, your organization's been around?
I've had it since 2001, and I have
2001.
two other ladies that assist me,
Good.
Gail Weber and Sandy Purnell.
That's Sandy Purnell. Now, how did you come up with the organization? Was there a need that you saw, or did you have personal experiences that you could share with our audience tonight?
I'm a 15-year breast cancer survivor.
Okay.
And through my trial, I learned how to fight for my life. I did not have chemo. I did not have radiation.
Really?
I refused the pill because the cancer did not spread, so you should not subject your body to adjuvant therapy.
Sure.
And I was back at work in 6 weeks. However, I did have a mastectomy, which the focus was to get the cancer out.
Out, right.
And once you get the cancer out,
Right.
then what else are you trying to get?
Okay, so you had no chemo, no radiation. You didn't
No.
take the pill. You
No.
just had mastectomy,
Yes.
and then you were fine. I mean, how did that work on your body? Was it almost seemed like a natural
I
healing
just
process?
healed. Because of
Natural
what-
healing process.
Exactly, because the
Okay.
cancer was gone. And I really, the whole problem is that I've had clients that were just like me. And basically, as a precaution, a suggestion, or protocol,
Right.
they were still told to take the chemo and the radiation and take the
Definitely,
pill.
definitely.
And there was no reason to.
Okay.
And because of that, they had a lot of side effects.
Okay.
And some of them died.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get a shot of your book. It's not about the ribbon; it's about the woman. As we get a shot of the book, tell me a little bit about the book. I mean, how you came to write it, what inspired you, those kind of things.
Okay, well, this book is a self-help empowerment book.
Self-help empowerment
Self-help.
book. Okay, gotcha.
And I actually have a part in there that says, after you scream, holler, and lose your mind, come on back.
Scream, holler, and lose your mind. Come
God
on
is
back.
waiting.
Come on back to reality.
Come
Okay.
on back.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if you want to live, then
definitely.
you have people here, other survivors that are
They can
willing to help you
They're
fight.
willing to help, yeah. There's no thing like having somebody that experienced something that you're going through.
Exactly.
I mean, any part of anybody's life,
Right.
life experiences, even life choices, it's always good for somebody to have that kind of experience. In the book, what do you talk about in self-help? Give me some of the steps or
topics?
things. What are the
Okay,
topics,
well,
yes.
first of all, the first chapter is what happens to us after diagnosis.
Okay.
So I really focus on the fact that don't go by yourself. Take somebody with you once you get diagnosed.
Okay.
And if your doctor calls you on the phone and gives you the diagnosis, let him know that's not how you do that.
You want to come to face to face.
You need to talk to her
Yeah, right.
because she's going through.
Right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
take somebody with you each time you have an appointment.
Right.
Because
Don't face it alone.
It might not be a good
The thing.
result.
Right.
You know, and
Yeah, and
I
you
have
might need that support.
you
to be
need
right
that
there.
support.
Right. Okay.
Because first of all, I was teaching aerobics and walking every day. And I was
Healthy.
very healthy.
So you was healthy.
And I just happened to be 40 because I didn't have a lump, I had spots.
Right.
But the spots were on their way to my immune system.
Okay.
So if I had not have been 40, I would have, you know, like if I was 30 or something,
Right.
it would have spread it and I would have been stage 4.
Right.
So after I tell them what basically happens to us, then I start talking about what cancer cells are.
Right. So you basically, this is self-identification.
Self-identification.
Okay. So these are things that you can look for at age maybe around. You said 40. Some people say earlier than that. Sometimes.
No, I have
40?
I have a big section on the younger women.
Okay, all right, okay.
Because first of all, they have to wait to feel a lump before they can even
That's
be
what
tested.
I was trying to go. Like I said,
Yeah.
sometimes you need to do that before 40.
Definitely,
Right,
because
okay.
the young women that came to us, see, by the time you have a lump, you have billions of cancer cells.
Inside your
That's
body.
a problem.
Right, that's a problem.
Okay, and they are usually stage 4 by the time they come to a nonprofit for some support.
Okay.
A lot of them were pregnant. A lot of them had just had babies because they have never
Yeah.
been warned.
Right.
And it's not fair.
Yeah.
And so
Maybe
they,
not even screened.
they don't even get true early detection.
Right. No
You know,
screen early detection.
everybody's walking around talking about wait till you feel a lump. You don't want to feel a lump.
You don't wait that long.
You read
Okay.
it, but they have to wait.
All right. So we got self-ID journaling, the first couple of chapters. About mid-level of the book, what are we talking about?
Mid-level, well, okay, now the first chapter is talking about what happened to
Right,
us,
right,
and then
right.
I go to the biopsy and the lumpectomy and
okay.
the mastectomy. I just break it on down.
Right.
I talk about the
You go straight
pills.
diagnosis and then talk about it and tell them what we got going
I
on.
talk about the pills. I give
Yeah.
them all the side effects because they always want to give you this 5-year
That's right.
pill that has side effects of uterine cancer, liver disease, lung disease, heart
Let me tell
disease.
you about that.
So you go from one thing to another thing, but you don't have to take the pill. That's a choice. So I let
Okay.
people know, look, you are a grown woman. You don't have to do anything,
you're a grown
okay?
woman. You
Let's
don't have
make
to
some
do that. Right,
choices.
right,
Let's make some choices.
Okay.
You know, and then I definitely tell them about my story.
Right.
I tell them how I came to this point, how I fired my first surgeon because she had no compassion. Even though I asked for a black woman because I felt like as a black woman.
Was it here in
gonna
Atlanta?
It was here in Atlanta.
Okay. So you felt that your physician had no compassion.
No
What you
compassion.
was going through. She was
No
he or she
compassion.
was strictly.
She.
She was just diagnosed. This is what we're gonna do.
Right, she was over
Didn't
there
touch you as a
handling
person.
things without communicating
Right.
with me. Like
Didn't touch
talk-
you as a person.
Right.
Okay.
And forgetting that I'm a grown woman too. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I got you.
So
You're a grown woman too.
So
Right,
actually,
right.
she did me good by
Okay.
pissing me off, as I
Right.
say.
Oh, it's a family show. We're okay. Right.
Because it actually made me fight for my life.
Okay.
And so I went to the library. I did a lot of research.
okay.
I've been on, several shows, basically
Try to
talking
make it
about
work.
trying to make it work. And what I realized was that,
That's awesome.
once the cancer has not spread to your body,
Sure.
and you take off the breast, you should not subject your body to the chemo, the radiation, and the pills.
Before I get to the last part of the book, what would you say to those women that are watching tonight? And this is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What would you say to the young women and the women around 40 and older, mature, about breast cancer? What's some of the things they should look for? Some of the things they should be talking about? Some of the awareness tips. What would you say to them?
Well, first of all, I think everybody needs to start fighting for legislation so that younger women can really get early
Get
detection.
screening and early
Right.
detection. Okay.
I don't want them to feel a lump. I
Okay.
want them to get
Gotcha.
the MRI so
I
that they
got
can
you.
just have spots.
Yes.
Okay, secondly, women that can get the mammograms, stop waiting until stage 4. If you know you have a lump, if you know you've had
You
a
know something's
blister,
going
if you
on,
know
right.
something is not right, handle it.
Right.
Because there are a
Go
lot
see
of
the appropriate
organizations.
personnel.
Exactly, but Also, if you don't have insurance,
Yeah.
women's Medicaid
Yeah.
pays for that. All
Yes.
this money. But one of my biggest issues
Sure.
is that after you have all these big fundraisers and everybody's passing out the pink ribbon and
All the money,
wearing
the
the
pink
pink,
ribbon,
the pink
right,
clothes,
right.
give some of that money to my sisters.
Right.
Go to the social
Sure.
workers. She know who they are.
Right.
Help somebody on your street. Don't put all that money on this so-called
Right.
ribbon.
All right, so do you think then that we should be looking more, and a lot of people are shifting the money from awareness to more scientific cure or those kind of things? What do you think about those
Well,
kind
I'm
of
still waiting on
programs?
a cure. I'm a 15-year
Yeah.
survivor.
Right,
There
right.
is no cure.
But I mean, do you agree with the money being
I
shifted?
think
for the,
1/3 needs to go
Okay.
back
Okay.
to
You-
the
I was
actual
talking about your
women.
books. I was trying to make sure 1/3, 2/3. What do
Well,
they need to be done?
I'm
Okay.
saying that when you had this big fundraiser
I got you.
and you done made millions of dollars,
I hear you.
you mean to tell me that that crying face on TV is not going to get that money that you
Yes.
walked 3 days for? Are you kidding
how
me?
many days we
3
walked- we
days,
walked 3 days for-
calluses,
okay.
feet hurt.
And none of the money came back to the
And
community.
you can't call and ask for groceries. You can't call and get a bill paid. You can't call and try to get help to stay in your house. You
Today.
can't heal.
Yeah.
You cannot heal if you are stressed.
Right.
It
You
don't
stress-
work like that.
So then you're decreasing the stress level for the patient
Right.
by not only looking at what they're doing with cure, but there's some personal things, rent and
That
other
need to
things
be a focus.
that need to be a focus on. Okay.
Do a big
Right.
fundraiser
Now,
on just.
I got to ask you now, how successful have you been to try to get these large organizations to shift their focus?
Well, I just got the book out. But I've been
That's
talking
why
to
you
doctors.
understand watch the show tonight. You wanna get the
Exactly.
book out.
I'm
You
going
got
to
the book
watch
out.
the show tonight
Right.
because the problem is
Okay.
that my venue was small.
Right, right.
I've spoken a lot of times. I've
Right.
said it a lot of
Right,
times.
right, right.
But what they tell me was that don't scare the young women with this information
Sure.
because they don't get it as much. And what
Right.
I say is I don't care if they don't get it as much.
I got
They
you.
still get it.
Right. Now, how do you close out the book? It
I
seems like
go-
easy reading.
Well,
huh?
now I also talk about things like they didn't have a clue that they were dying.
Oh, okay.
Because they have this thing
Talk a
called
little about that.
palliative care.
Okay, talk about
Okay,
that.
my sisters that I supported, that we supported one-on-one, we went to their homes and we know that they were going for chemo treatment after chemo treatment, even after this one
Right,
didn't work
right.
because they wanted to live.
Wanted
They
to
wasn't
live.
planning on dying.
Sure.
And I feel like that if you let them know that there's nothing else you could do, the first thing I tell women to do is first find you another medical team.
Oh, okay.
Don't get stuck
Fire
with
that
that doctor.
first medical team.
Don't get stuck with that doctor to say there's nothing
Sure.
you can do. He
Right.
could do. Because
Right.
first of all, he's not God. So let's
Right.
keep the focus,
Right.
okay?
Right.
Try to find another way to get the cancer out of your body or either manage it so you can live.
So what would be your thing to tell people then about natural healing, like the process you went through, versus taking the chemo, the pills, radiation?
Well, I was eating healthy and walking and had a healthy diet anyway.
Right.
So I think that kept cancer at bay.
Okay.
However, nobody knows how we got it. So nobody can tell us how not to get it again.
right, okay.
So God gets the glory for everything.
Everything, right.
Done.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Excellent.
I figured that he left me here because he knew I was going to fight. Because it was wrong.
Well, I can tell you, voice, you're a
It was
fighter.
wrong.
You're a fighter.
It was wrong.
I got you, a fighter.
You cannot sit
Amen.
with a
You're a
sister
fighter.
in her house
You're a
and watch
fighter.
her die,
Yes.
and she keep going back for chemo,
I'm
thinking
with you.
she gonna live.
I got you.
And not care.
I got you. All
So
right.
somebody got to fight.
Somebody got to fight. How are you working with the faith-based community and other organizations, social organizations in and around metropolitan Atlanta to help them to help you to change the focus?
Well, I have a lot of book signings. I actually have a book signing at a Christian
See?
bookstore.
Tell 'em about it then.
I have a book signing at the Christian bookstore. Oh, I have a book signing at the Christian bookstore in Austell.
Okay.
I have a book signing at New Friendship Baptist Church in Powder Springs.
Okay.
The Nubian bookstore in Scottsdale. I'll be
Excellent.
having one there on the 26th. So the one at the New Friendship is on the 19th. A ladies' room in Douglasville on the 20th.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, I just did
rolling.
one last week. Well, you know what? I'm on fire now.
You on fire.
Because my venue
You're a fighter and you're on
is
fire.
stretching. Oh, I'm a fighter.
You're a fighter. All right, before I let you go, you got to give them information so that if they want to reach out to you,
Okay.
attend the book signing and those
Okay.
kind of things, give us that information so
Okay.
we can make sure they have information on you.
All right.
The fighter and the fiery person.
I'm just thankful to be alive.
That's good.
First of all, you can get this book on www.createspace.com
Okay.
/4413149. That's my book cover. Amazon will have it soon, but they don't have it yet, so you don't have to wait on them. Also, like I said, at New Friendship Baptist Church, they can come to there. There will be a walk, there will be a brunch, and there will be a speech, and that's on October 19th.
Great.
And a ladies' room that's in Douglasville.
Sure.
That's on October 20th, and that's at 4. And New Friendship is at 8:30. Let me make that point.
Excellent.
And Nona's Boutique. This sister has a beautiful boutique. She's
Okay.
giving me a book signing and a brunch. She is located in Powder Springs, downtown Powder Springs, and that is November 3rd at 2 o'clock. And the Nubian Bookstore is at 3 o'clock in Scottsdale.
Wonderful.
Which is in Stockbridge. Now,
Okay.
I have an email, which is
Give that to
survivinginc2
them. Okay.
at att.net.
All right.
And even though I have this book out, I'm always available to assist a sister.
Give
And I
them
have
a-
2 other ladies that will assist me as well.
Give them a phone number before I let you go.
My number is 404-277-2986.
Well, good. I want to have her on because October traditionally is awareness program that we have all around the country, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And our guest has been Ms. Evelyn Gresham Hunter. Author is it's not about the ribbon, it's about the women. So I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you get out to get the book and to the book signing. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining me, Evelyn.
Thank you for
watch
having
the
me.
Stay and watch the show. We'll be right back.
You ready to party some more? Are you ready to go home? Say ho, 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 ho. Somebody scream. Woo! Ho. We gon' keep on partying here. Say yeah. Say yeah, somebody scream. Tonight, ooh, this is the night. You see the light tonight. Ooh, this is the night. You see the light. My 16th birthday, I was so shy. Not yet a man, but ready to try. Music's playing, people swaying. I looked around, she caught my eye. Smoke-filled room, I could hardly see. There she was, moving closer to me. She told me her name before I could speak. Took my hand and then she said these words to me. Ooh, this is the night. That's what she said to me. Hey, ooh, this is the night. You see the light. Hey, beautiful girl, so lovely tonight. Show me the way, show me the light. Our music's playing, people swaying. The next thing I knew, we started to groove. I held her close and knew it was right. What a birthday surprise! I can finally see the light. Ooh, this is the night. That's what she said to me. Hey, ooh, this is the night. Come on and put your hands together. Woo! Tonight you will finally see the light. Tonight you will finally see the light. Oh, baby. Hey, you will see the light tonight. Oh, night. Ooh, yeah. Tonight, baby, I wanna dance with you. Hey, tonight, I wanna dance with you.
Breast cancer survivor, That was Miss Evelyn Gresham Hunter, so that was great. But now we have a special treat for you. We have Maya Nicole Smith. She's going to be singing for us right now. Welcome, Miss Maya Nicole Smith.
What is a name without a reason? What is a life without purpose? If one and the same is what we really are, then why do we still pass judgment? Well, I love and love my arms for you to love me. Why can't you see that we're one and the same? 'Cause every time you only try to judge me, but why can't you see that we're one and the same? Well, now I pray every morning, pray every night that you see the person behind these eyes. Ain't always easy. People keep pleasing everybody and flowing with the season. I gotta give you a reason to remember me, yeah. For my originality. Can't you see? Can you see? I'll open up my arms for you to love me. Why can't you see that we're one and the same? 'Cause every time you only try to judge me, but why can't you see that we're one and the same? Whoa,
You ready to party some more? Are you ready to go home? Say ho, 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 ho. Somebody scream. Woo! Ho. We gonna keep on partying here. Say yeah. Say yeah. Somebody scream.
Tonight, ooh, this is the night. You see the light tonight. Ooh, this is the night. You see the light.
My 16th birthday, I was so shy. Not yet a man, but ready to try. Music's playing, ha, people swaying. I looked around, she caught my eye. Smoke-filled room, I could hardly see. There she was, moving closer to me. She told me her name before I could speak. Took my hand and then she said these words to me.
Ooh, this is the night. You
That's
see
what
the
she
light.
said to me. Hey, this is the night.
You see the light.
Hey, beautiful girl, so lovely tonight. Show me the way, show me the light. Music's playing, ha, people swaying. The next thing I knew, we started to groove. is right. What a birthday surprise. I can finally see the light.
This is the night. You
That's
see
what
the
she
light.
said to me. Hey, this is the night. Come on and put your hands together.
Tonight you will finally see the light. Tonight you will finally see the light.
Oh, baby. Hey,
See the light.
you will see the light tonight.
Well, I told you we had another novel and another author here, and Miss Patricia Richardson, and she has a novel, A Place for Ida, that you've turned into a stage play.
Adapted into a stage play.
Okay, tell me about the book first. You got to tell me about that.
Okay.
All right.
Ida is basically about a young girl, African American girl growing up in the rural South.
Okay.
She was abandoned by her parents at a
Okay.
very young age
Mhm.
and to be left to be raised by her grandmother
Okay.
when she
That
meets-
happens traditionally in the South
Yeah.
years ago. Okay. All right.
when she meets her first true love, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she became very promiscuous.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what made you the thoughts or inspiration for this book?
Actually, I really didn't think about it in
Just-
any
just
aspect.
came to you?
Yeah, it just came. I wanted to write
Good.
something that was real and people could relate to
Okay.
and enjoy.
Now, your background, you from the South?
I am from South
So you could
Carolina,
we could relate to make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
What part of South are you from?
Sumter, South Carolina.
Sumter, South Carolina. Okay, well, we have some great stories from Sumter and other places around there. All right, so now how long did it take you to write the book?
I started writing in the latter part of 1998,
Oh, my goodness, okay.
and
That's good. though.
the
That's
first,
good.
the first,
You had this a long, I've
Yeah.
been with you for a long time. So about 1998, okay.
Yeah,
And when
and-
did it come to fruition where you got it published and all that kind of stuff?
2003 was the first
Okay.
publication through a publishing company.
Oh, really?
Then I broke my contract with them and started Leap of Faith Publishing
Oh, really?
and republished it myself.
Tell me a little bit about that if you can legally. I mean, what happened that you want to just break away or they wasn't doing what you wanted to do to market the book or help
That-
you with publishing rights and okay, what?
That
and all other
and
stuff.
all the other stuff.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, all right. So you went to a new publisher. What was it called?
No, I created my
You created
established
your
my
own.
own
What was it
publishing.
called?
Leap of Faith Publishing.
That was a leap of faith published.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, did it help you to get the book out on the market and to the marketplace?
I republished it in 2006.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, you got a great story, Patricia. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
All right, now you took the book, and I guess you had a great time putting it out at book fairs and book signing, those kind of things. Then you went from the book signing and the novel to adapting it to a play. Is that correct? Is it a stage play?
Yes, it is.
Not a movie yet, but a stage play.
But we're getting there.
We're getting there. All right, all right. Okay. Now tell me a little bit about the stage play.
The message it projects is God, love, family, forgiveness.
He does. Oh, I agree. Okay. And now you got some of the actresses, or I wouldn't say actors, but some of the people that's in the play with you tonight.
Yes, this is. I'm going to start from lead.
Pass that mic back to let me know. What's your name?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Mona Williams.
Hi, Mona.
And I play Harriet, Ida's mom in the play.
Okay.
And I'm just a mean old mama.
No, not you. That face, not no mean old mama. No. No.
Yeah, we follow how our relationship changes because my mom and I, we don't have a really good relationship, so I didn't learn how to be a mom, so therefore I couldn't be a mom to my
Okay.
own. So we have a very tumultuous relationship.
Oh,
You
my
kinda
goodness.
see how that plays out in the play.
Excellent. So, where have you had the play to debut yet? I mean, is it somewhere we can see it now?
Yes.
Where? Okay, Patricia. Okay.
Okay, we can go. You can. I don't need it. We can, you can go to Amazon.com
Okay.
and search Ida the Stage Play.
Okay.
There actually is a $1.99 download
Okay.
that
That's
you can put
affordable.
it. Yeah, and then you can also get it a hard copy.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Who are some of the other people here with you?
My name is Maya Nicole Smith.
That was the
and-
young lady that sang. I didn't know what she was singing. But so you're in the play as well.
Yes, actually, the song it's in the play as well.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
a little
good.
snippet of the song. But
Okay.
I play Pam. I play Ida's best friend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
And they meet up in New York when she comes to meet her
From
mother.
okay, from the south of New York. This is getting interesting now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, what do you do in the play besides singing? You do a little acting as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, wonderful. How long you been singing?
I've been singing for a while now, for as long as I can remember.
Oh,
My first
tell her.
love.
She's 12, but she's been singing a long time. Just playing. No, that's it. All right, and who else do we have?
My name is Princess Janae.
Hey, Princess Janae.
Hi.
I see you do a little diadem up here too. Okay, right.
It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Okay, all right. Tell me what you do in the play.
I'm Ida.
Yeah. Oh. Now, did you have to really work with her? Because, you know, if you depicted somebody in the book, Ida got to be Ida from the book to the stage, right?
Yeah.
So how many Idas have we had before we got this one? This the only one?
That's the only one.
Okay, well, you must be doing good then. It's the only Ida, okay. Because Ida can be changed. Ida ain't what we said in the book. We get rid of her, right?
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
I hope not.
Now, tell me a little bit about your character, Ida, and how do you like it?
I actually like it because I have every 14-year-old girl goes through something tragic, and I have been through some of the things Ida went through,
Sure.
so it was easy to portray. And when it came down to the promiscuity, I was a little like, I gotta say that, but you know, like super innocent.
Church girl. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
right. Yeah,
When
right.
it came
Okay,
down
this
to
is
that,
a right,
I was
right.
like, oh,
Church
yeah.
girl.
But then I really took hold of it.
Sure.
It hit
But it
my
was a
heart.
story, though. If
It
you're
was a
telling a story,
story.
you might have been helping someone.
When I say the book turned into a play is touching. It's something you can't put down. It's
Excellent.
something you can't stop watching or stop listening to. Even with the music, like Patricia said, I am dating an older guy in the play. I'm 14 years old.
Oh, my goodness. All right,
And
that's
logically,
good. Yeah.
17 years old for a guy is
Yeah, that's
not
pretty.
who you want your 14-year-old with.
No.
So
No, not at all.
especially who, when she becomes promiscuous, living with a Christian grandmother
Oh, my goodness.
who's holier than thou.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know some grandma from
It
the
was-
South that are holding it now. Yes. Okay.
it was very fun,
So-
but I actually witnessed a lot of the things that Ida went through in real life.
Excellent. Patricia, did you ask them or require them to read the book as a part of going on the stage?
No, I did not require it, but
Okay.
I read it.
I read
Okay.
the book like 3 times.
Oh, my goodness. That's
and could
good.
not stop.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, and who we have here?
Hi, my name is Yesa Allen,
Hey,
and I
Yesa.
played Grandma Carrie.
Grandma
so I was
Carrie.
The religious grandmother. I was pretty much the spiritual center
Okay.
of the play.
All right.
the
You,
book.
you were that holy grandmama.
Yes.
Okay.
holier
All right.
than
Okay.
thou.
Holier than thou. Okay. All right. Okay. BTU, poor saint offering, the whole 9 yards. Right.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Now, what do you guys think about the play? You had a chance to depict your roles on stage. You say you read the book. What are your overall thoughts and quickly about what you think about the play now, and your roles in the play? Anybody? Grandmama?
Well, I think the role definitely gave me a lot of growth in just the character because
Excellent.
I didn't really grow up with a grandmother that was, you know, really religious or grandmother at all. So I had to really go within myself to
To
bring
get that-
out
that
the
character.
and then even just the singing part, like it.
You sing as well too?
Yes.
Oh, so it's a lot of singing, Patricia. You
yeah.
didn't tell me that now.
Yeah.
All right. That's
So
okay.
she opened up a lot of opportunities for a lot of people who were just starting off,
Excellent.
but have natural talent. So for me, it
That's
means
great.
even more. And the book is just great.
Okay.
Especially the sequel.
Especially the sequel.
The sequel. Patricia, where are we going with the play now? You said it's a sequel, but what are we doing? Where you want to go after you expand this?
Well, I'm hoping to produce another play in February.
Okay. And what will that be about?
It would be just about Ida again.
Oh, by it? Okay, yeah. So we're expanding Ida's role, so to speak.
And then
okay, I like that.
I'm pushing towards getting it on the big screen.
On the big screen. Well, I think you will. You seem to have a great cast. Now, again, tell our listening audience tonight where they can go to look at snippets of this or actually download it. Tell them again.
Okay, you can get a copy of the DVD at Amazon.com, and you can put in the search box Ida the Stage Play. You can also get the book itself at Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and almost on any download. On any.
Download.
I meant to say any store.
Oh, in the store. Okay,
Any
gotcha.
stores that's online.
All right.
That's what I meant to say.
All right, no problem. And it is Ida, IDA.
Yes, it is a place for Ida. Is
A
the
place
title.
for Ida.
It's a place for
A place for Ida. Okay. It sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for coming by. Is there a phone number somebody want to call you? Maybe say, I want to be an extra, or in case grandmother, is not around, or Ida not acting right, that maybe I can come in. I mean, did you do a casting call? Or you just
Okay.
kind of no casting call? You just kind of chose people?
I did. Yes. I
Oh, you did? Great. All right. So if somebody want to get in touch with you, is there a phone number, a safe number?
Yes.
Okay.
770-689-6924.
Okay. All right. So now I've heard Miss Nicole Smith sing, right?
Yeah.
You sang a little bit. Now, what did you sing?
What did I say?
Yeah, give me a snippet of what you sing. Give her the mic. Give her the mic and see.
Wow.
Put you on the spot. Just a little. You sing a little bit. Give me something.
Lord bless this garden
Okay, that's enough. We got to pay for this play. All right, everybody else can sing. Everybody else can sing. Just a little bit. Give me a snippet.
Oh dear. Okay. Be assured, I'm all yours, and you'll be mine for as long as time goes on.
All right, let's stop. We got to pay for the play. Come on. Anybody else singing? All right.
I'm the non-singing.
Why do you have that mic there? Give me that mic back. No, you're not singing. You got another song? Another?
I can sing something else if you want.
Give me another quick snippet of the song. Because we got to make sure that we sell what we're trying to do. This stage play, you adapted now a Place for Ida. We want to make sure people go online and see what it's about. So I wanted to hear the different songs that you're singing. It probably depicts different scenes that we have on stage. Is that correct?
Exactly.
So I wanted them to hear it. Okay. Hello. Give me one more song. We got to go.
We may argue, fuss, and fight. We may do more wrong than right. We may hurt each other more than we can know. But no matter what the strain, in the end one thing remains. We are family, and you'll always be at home.
Excellent. That's wonderful. All right, you hit that note too. All right. Thank you, Miss Patricia Richardson. Adapted this novel, A Place for Ida, into a stage play, just called Ida, though. And if we need to help you promote it, give us a call in the office again.
Okay.
And thank you so much for coming by. Did I ask you to do the phone number? Did you do that?
I did.
Okay, do it one more time, just for the record.
I can be reached at 770-689-6924.
All right, you had some of the stage play people and actors and singers, A Place for Ida, and stage play presented by Miss Patricia Richardson. So go out and see it as well. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Stan Watson Show.
You ready to party some more? Are you ready to go home? Say ho, 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 ho. Somebody scream. Woo! We gonna keep on partying here. Say yeah. Say yeah, somebody scream.
Tonight, ooh, this is the night. You see the light tonight. Ooh, this is the night. You see the light.
My 16th birthday, I was so shy. Not yet a man, but ready to try. Music's playing, people swaying. I looked around, she caught my eye. Smoke-filled room, I could hardly see. There she was, moving closer to me. She told me her name before I could speak. Took my hand and then she said these words to me.
This is the night. You
That's
see
what
the
she
light.
said to me. Hey, this is the night.
You see the light.
Hey, beautiful girl, so lovely tonight. Show me the way, show me the light. A music's playing, people swaying. The next thing I knew, we started to groove. I held her close and knew it was right. What a birthday surprise! I can finally see the light.
This is the night.
That's what she said to me. Hey, this is the night. Come on and put your hands together.
Tonight you finally see the light. Tonight you finally
invite me into your living room tonight or to your den or the family room. But call me tonight at 770-559-2999. We'll take your call. Well, my next guest is Miss Tamika Webb, a good friend of mine. She actually fights with me all the time. Her husband told me don't pay any attention to her, that she is really a good person. No, she's very. Welcome to the Stan Watson Show.
I'm so happy to be on this side
On
of the
this
Stan
side,
Watson Show.
Tamika does an awesome job in helping me find talent for the show. Don't y'all call her, because if it costs you too much, then you don't have the money to pay. But she does a great job in finding great talent, gospel music and other contemporary music for the Stan Watson Show. But you also have an agency called
The Impact Agency.
The Impact. Tell me about your Impact Agency.
Well, the Impact Agency actually is a talent management agency where you can hire me to provide entertainment
For any event,
for
almost.
any event, any type of genre of music. Just make sure it's family-friendly music.
PG
and
is
it's
what you're saying.
positive music. If you want to have entertainment for your event, whatever occasion it is, I provide entertainment for that. And I also manage entertainers, whether it
Right.
be actors, singers, dancers.
Does a great job too.
Oh, thank
So
you.
you do dancers too?
I do.
I haven't
If
seen
you
the
have
dance. I saw singers now.
if you have talent, because I have an
Have
innate
talent.
gift to recognize
An
talent.
innate gift to you heard it right.
to recognize talent, and if you need me to help you take that talent to the next level and get you in front of the right audience, hey,
You can make it work.
I make it work.
Now you have an event that's coming up pretty soon too. Talk a little about
Yes,
that.
I do.
What is it called? He Treasures
He
Me?
treasures me.
Me, okay.
A part of the Impact Agency, I just told you we did entertainment, and another thing I do is I do events. So this is my first event that I'm actually going to be doing on my own. And
Really?
it
Because I know
is-
you support a lot of people.
I support
so
a lot of
This
people.
is your baby.
This is my baby.
Oh my goodness, okay. All
And
right.
this particular event, as you know, 2 years ago, we were working on the International Food and Music Festival. And
Right.
my brother was murdered
Right,
in
that's
DeKalb
right, that's
County.
right,
And the way that the DeKalb County detective and the police officers handled his case was just phenomenal.
Okay.
And the way they treated him like he was a person,
He
it
was
was
a person,
important
right.
to solve it. It
remember
birthed
that.
He Treasures Me.
Okay.
That this was a valuable person, has life. And so this event is just about if you have breath, if you are living, you don't know what you're supposed to be
Right,
doing.
right.
I want to help you find out what that is, and I want you
Oh
to
my
know
goodness.
that you are valued.
So now how you gonna do this on Friday? Tell me a little bit. Just a
Friday
little- I know
night-
they want to come. You don't have to come, but tell me how you gonna make sure that this person watching this gonna say, well, I'm valuable. I'm worth something. My life is. I'm
Yes.
breathing. Those kind of things.
Friday night is great because we're going to take them through a vision board party. A vision board is about how you see yourself, and we're not doing the next 5 years. I want to know how you see yourself maybe by the end of the year.
Oh my
It
goodness.
matters
Next
now.
week, what is it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're going to start with the celebrity vision board party,
Oh,
which
sure,
we
okay.
have Dina Beasley, who
Okay.
is on the Hunger Games too,
Okay.
and her
Oh,
husband Michael Beasley, who was on Denzel Washington's flight. They're coming through to talk about
She's
their-
name dropping. You hear that right?
Yes, I
Hello.
am. And they're coming through to tell us about how their vision manifested. And then we have our keynote speaker, Gerard Henry from Lift Every Voice.
He's been a
BET.
great friend through you.
Yes.
Right.
And he's going to come and talk about his vision. And we're going to help people just map that out. How do you see yourself? Where do you want to be?
Life changes.
Yes.
Almost an active life skills coach. It
Yes,
sounds like.
yes.
Now, some of the guests you told me, Kenny Pugh. Who is that?
Kenny Pugh, he is a lifestyle coach here in Atlanta.
Okay.
You already know he has an awesome book that's
Right.
called "Can You Do It Standing Up?"
Right.
He is well sought after, especially by women, because he's not taking yet, but he has awesome.
You heard that right?
He
Okay.
has awesome.
Show up
awesome-
Friday. Show up Friday.
He has
Women.
awesome keys to
Okay.
progressing in life. And so he's going to be there. We
Lloyd Sutton.
Lloyd Sutton. He has a new book called Run With It. And let me tell you about Lloyd Sutton.
Okay.
This is a former inmate. And he came out of the prison system, and now he is traveling across the country. He has a new book, a clothing line, everything. And he
What?
tells his story on how he came out of the
Rolling.
prison system, and you would never be able to tell. He took what people said he could not do,
Sure.
and now he's doing it, and he's running with it. He's
running
running
with
with
it.
his vision.
Oh, my God.
So he's going to be there.
What about, is it Lynetta Blackwell Mitchell?
This woman right here, you guys have got to come see her.
Okay, all right.
She is one of the top attorneys in Atlanta.
Okay.
She's over the CPA, a top CPA organization
Sure.
here in Atlanta. She travels the country, and she's coming to talk about her new book and talk
Oh, my
about
goodness.
success skills.
This
I mean,
sounds
we
like
have
awesome
the best
program.
of the best
Which-
now.
The last two are Deborah Ross and Jack Daniels.
Now, Deborah Ross Now, those of you that are Christians, you watch TBN and CBN,
Right.
you got to come see this woman.
Okay.
This woman is an expert in broken marriages and
Oh, my goodness.
relationships. And
So
how
I'm a
you,
relationship specialist.
yeah,
almost. Okay.
she coming, she gonna
okay.
bring some healing up in this thing, because you need some
Okay.
healing to move forward
Well,
to
you
the
said
next
some
place.
healing,
We
some
can get
healing.
healed.
Right. And
And-
then this that was Deborah Ross.
And Jack Daniels.
And Jack Daniels now, yeah.
Now, Jack Daniels has a new workshop called Get Out Your Own Way. Come on, somebody.
Get out of your
Get
own
out
way.
your own way.
You can't get out your
You can't
own
get
way.
out your own way.
My
You-
grandma used to say that all the time. But anyway, not to me, the other kids.
Yeah, so he's gonna be there with his new workshop, Get Out Your Own Way. And let me tell you something that's awesome.
What's that?
I have a $50 registration fee,
Okay.
but I'm not denying anyone. This is,
Come on down.
I'm not denying anyone. I want for you don't have any money, I
Come
want
see
you
me.
to have this.
They might be enriched,
Yep.
encouraged.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
all right.
I'm not denying
Okay.
anybody.
Now, where is it going to be held? It's Friday, October 11th and 12th.
And 12th. It's
Okay.
held at the beautiful Rome, Atlanta. Now, if
Okay.
you haven't been to that place,
I
you
haven't.
need to go there, Commissioner.
Rome, Atlanta.
Rome, Atlanta. It's 1155 Mount Vernon Highway,
That's in
Atlanta,
Dunwoody.
Georgia.
That's behind
Yes.
the mall.
Yes, it's behind the
I
mall.
know exactly what it
and
is.
you got to come see this facility.
Okay.
It's for the top business entrepreneurs who may
Okay.
not have an office and they use it as a virtual
I
office.
need to go see it.
You got to go see it.
I know exactly where it is. Okay, yeah.
So
behind
come
the
there,
mall, yeah.
and then that Saturday night, we're going to move our final session. How can Christians win in the multimedia, entertainment, and music industry?
How can
And
they win?
How can you win?
Not just fall down.
Yeah, how can you
It's like
win?
getting
Now,
up.
this ain't about no
Is that a
just
song,
toting
Fall
the-
Down, We Fall Down Again? Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
this ain't about just walking around with crossing Bibles.
Right,
we
right,
need to learn how to do this and
Let
invade
me ask
that
you this.
industry.
Okay, now, then who are you looking to reach? And what's our market tonight? On Friday and Saturday, who are we looking for? We're looking for singers, entertainers. We're looking for lay leaders, worship leaders. Who are we looking for?
I'm looking for everybody who is breathing.
Okay.
I'm
all
looking
right.
for, if you're
Hello.
breathing, if you're breathing and you understand that purpose and it's something you should be doing,
Sure.
I don't care if you're from the youngest to
I
the
got you,
oldest.
I got you.
We want you in the building.
All right, hold on. I think we got a caller. We'll try to get this caller. And caller either? No caller? Okay. Let's finish then. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
And so this is
if you're
October
breathing.
11th and 12th
And 12.
at Rome, Atlanta in Dunwoody. You got an address for that?
Yes, I do. 1155 Mount Vernon Highway,
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia, 30338. And that Saturday night, now Friday and Saturday
Right.
is at Rome,
That's the-
Atlanta.
that's the
Saturday
12th.
night, yes. Saturday night, we close it out at the Courtyard Atlanta Vinings. That's our
Okay, I know
host
where it is.
hotel.
Okay.
And we'll be closing out How Can Christians Win?
This seems like an awesome event.
It is.
And this is
I already have
October the 11th.
Over 200 RSVPs already.
Oh my goodness, October 11th and 12th
Mm-hmm.
at Rome, Atlanta and Dunwoody off of Mount Vernon Road. Now give them a number they can reach you. They want more information.
For more information, call me at 678-358-2629. Also, look me up on Facebook at Tamika Webb, TOMIKAWEBB, or tweet me, Tamika Webb, TOMIKAWEBB. I'm answering and
She
tweeting
got
and
all these
Facebooking
social
and
media stuff going on. Now, before I let you go, tell me a little bit about what you're doing for the International Food and Music Festival on the 19th as well.
This is the third year that I get to spend some more time with this awesome man. He is the greatest in the world. But
Stop, you're modest.
on next Saturday, October 19th, we have over 40 performers all the way from Romania, all the way to India.
To the
that are-
Caribbean as well?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
okay,
the
okay,
islands. We have Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
We have entertainers from all over the world that are going to be performing at North Lake Mall from 12 to 6.
That's October 19th.
October 19th. And we're starting from 12 and 6 and all day. And we have new show choirs this year.
Choirs, okay. She
we-
got me buying risers or
Yes,
renting risers.
yes.
So it'll be choirs and
We're
stuff
gonna
like
have a
that.
great show this year.
October 19th. And she's in charge of all the entertainment
Yes.
for this day. That's October the 19th at North Lake Mall,
Yes.
the International Food and Music Festival. But before the 19th, it's October the 11th and 12th at the Rome Atlanta Room in Dunwoody off of Mount Vernon. Again, give them a phone number so they can reach you about that.
Call me at 678-358-2629. Hit me up on Facebook, Tamika Webb. Twitter, Tamika Webb. That's TOMIKAWEBB.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. I got a few announcements, and we got this great singer that Tamika has brought to us for talent. Mr. Daniel Smart will be singing for us. But take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Stan Watson Show.
You ready to party some more? Are you ready to go home? Say ho, 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 ho. Somebody scream. Woo! We gon' keep on partying here. Say yeah. Say yeah. Somebody scream.
Tonight, ooh, this is the night. You see the light tonight. Ooh, this is the night.
We walked in our first annual breast cancer walk on this past Saturday. We walked from Chapel Hill Elementary School all the way down to Greater Travelers Rest Church. We had over 300 walkers, so thank you guys and dolls for coming out. We had support from about 7 churches, a couple of fraternities, sororities, and even the Masonics came out and worked with us. So we'll make sure that we give a shout out to Team DeBerry from Superior Court. Her group came out in large numbers, and also our IT department from DeKalb County was there. Want to welcome 2 great stores. Walmart opened up last week at Stonecrest, and also Big Lots opened at Stonecrest. I had the privilege of attending both grand openings, and I want to thank those that allowed me to cut the ribbon. Look forward to the increased employment in and around this part of DeKalb County in my district. And then on Sunday, went to my church, Greater Travelers Rest, at 7:30 in the morning, and talked about what we did for the breast cancer walk. And at 10 o'clock, I was at First Baptist of Tucker with Pastor Randy Shipley and his congregation. They were celebrating 120 years in Tucker as a church. Had a great, great time to make sure that it works. And again, as Tamika indicated to you, on October 19th, we'll be doing our food and music festival at North Lake Mall. Please come out and make sure it works. If you need additional information, give us a call at 404-371-3681. Ask for Kelly or Nicole, and that will help you to get the information that you need about the show or anybody that appeared on the show tonight. Tamika, good to see you again.
It's great seeing you
And
as well.
where's Corey? Oh, don't tell me. That's her.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let it go.
It's about me right now.
It's about you because Corey's the husband. She knows it's about her now.
Yes.
All right, so we have a great guest. Who we have tonight?
We
You
do.
brought.
You are about to hear the phenomenal gifting and talent of gospel artist Daniel Smart.
Blessed to be a blessing. I'm Abraham's seed. I am an heir with Christ. God's favor's on me. I am no longer cursed. I've been redeemed. Said I'm blessed to be a blessing. God's favor's on me. Oh, I'm blessed to be a blessing. God's favor's on me.
I'm blessed to be a blessing. Abraham.
I'm Abraham's seed.
Am an heir with Christ.
I am an heir with Christ.
God's favor's
God's
on me.
favor's on me.
I am no longer
cursed.
I've been redeemed.
I've been redeemed.
And I'm blessed
And
to
I'm blessed to be a blessing.
God's favor's
God's
on me.
favor's on me.
Oh, I
blessed to
am.
be a
Yeah.
blessing. God's favor's on me.
I am an overcomer. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. No weapon formed can prevail. Every snare is broken. I've been set free. And I'm blessed to be. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
God's favor's on me. God's favor's on me.
I am an overcomer, yes. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. No weapon formed can prevail. And every snare is broken. I've been set free. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm blessed to be. Yes, I am. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. I want to declare it tonight. So in the name of the Lord, yeah, receive God's favor. I'm decreeing and declaring that in the name of the Lord, yeah, go on and walk in it. Walk in it, it belongs to you. It belongs to you. I want to decree this in your life. Mighty favor. Mighty favor. Mighty favor. Mighty favor. It's on you tonight. No, 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 no. Walk in it today. Receive it tonight. He said it's yours for the asking. He spoke to Abraham and said in blessing, I'm going to bless you. And in multiplying, I'll multiply you. And you will be a blessing to all who know you. He said, look up to the stars. And just as you see the stars, so shall your seed be. And the blessed will call you blessed. So if you are now in Christ, you are Abraham's seed. You're an heir according to the promise. And the best is yet to come for you. So whatever you're going through, the mighty favor's on you. Mighty favor, it's on you tonight. Yes, it is. Lift your hands where you are and say, yeah. Mighty favor, say yeah. It's on you tonight. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. It's yours tonight. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's on you tonight. Yes, it is. Mighty favor. You can have it tonight. Yes, you can. Reach for what's before you. Don't worry for what's behind you. The best is yet to come for you today. You're on your way up, yes you are, yeah. Hold on to the hand of the Lord. Know that it's yours. Hey, we give you praise tonight. We bless your high name tonight, Lord. Thank you for